So today guys, I have a story time about the first time I ever got blackout drunk. This was last year. I got drunk for the first time ever in my life. Showing ass and shit. It was me, my girl cousin, and my guy cousin. So we decided to all go to the movies and drink and like have fun. I had got like my hair done that day, and my hair was like blonde, bomb bun, and then like, I don't know, it was blonde, it was bomb. But before we went to the movies, we stopped and we went to the liquor store. So we got Hennessy and cranberry juice. So I wasn't really a drinker. My girl cousin knows about alcohol, like good alcohol and you know, like cheap alcohol. So she's like, you know, a drinker. I'm not. I'm gonna call my guy cousin D, and I'm gonna call my female cousin Ray, because that's what I call her, Ray. D was driving and we was drinking a little bit. We drank a little bit before we went to the movies. Like, I think I had like one shot. That's about it. So we didn't really drink a lot before we went to the movies. We was cool. We was just chilling at the movies. And then after the movies, we got back in the car and then we started drinking. That's when we started drinking. You know, started getting a little, you know, tipsy, a little tipsy, you know. Vibing, trying to figure out like, you know, what's the mood for tonight, what we're gonna do. It's summer, we're bored, what's poppin'? So we're driving. I called my boyfriend at the time. Ray was good friends with my ex at the time. We were all cool with each other. We decided to go to his house and drink some more and like chill, because he had alcohol too. At this point, like I'm in my second cup. My cousin, okay, this is like the size of the cup. She'll pour like this much Hennessy in the cup and then pour like this much cranberry juice. The movies was far, so we're driving. I don't think I feel anything at the time. I'm like I'm good. Like in my mind, I'm like, dang, this Hennessy is really not affecting me. Like I'm really like a badass. I really thought I was like the big drinker. I could really handle my liquor. I was so wrong. So we pull up to his house and I'm like, okay, hold up. Like time is starting to go by really fast. We were just at the movie. The time went by way too fast. Like it felt like we got to his house within like 5 minutes when it was like really a 30-minute drive. So I was like, hold up. Like that's when I realized like something's not right. Something's off. Like, something's not right. We end up pulling up to his house. My cousin calls my ex, tells him like, hey, we're outside, and he comes out with his brother. We were all gonna like chill and drink outside. So she calls him like, hey, like we're here, like you guys could come out. It was time for us to get out of the car. That's what it was. This is how I know I was like shit-faced drunk, because I was struggling. My cousin D is sitting in the driver's seat and my other cousin Ray is sitting in the passenger seat. So she gets out before me and he gets out too. And so then the thing, I was so drunk I couldn't even open my door. So my cousin comes, she opens my door. I get out the car and I'm like, crap, I can't even stand up straight. And then I just start literally busting out dying laughing, because it is like I could not even control myself. My cousins were trying to tell me like be quiet, like hey, you're being too loud, be quiet, and I did not care. I'm sure I woke up half the neighborhood. I was being super loud and I was just all over the place. I was sloppy drunk. It was crazy. My boyfriend and his brother came outside and they had like vodka, and mind you, we were drinking Hennessy. They had vodka. If you drink, I don't know if you drink or not, but you're not supposed to mix your liquor, because if you do, you're gonna get sick. We literally finished the bottle of Hennessy. That's done. And I was just going wild, guys. I was just saying off the wall shit. I didn't have no chill. I don't like to say stuff to offend people, so what I was just saying was just like not something I would usually do. It was just not me personally, so that's how I know that I was like blacked out drunk. I just remember drinking straight out that vodka bottle, and I was just downing and chugging it and chugging it and chugging it for like so long. And it was a huge vodka bottle, and I was just chugging it and chugging it, and I would put it down and I would just chug it again. That's when I like really started blacking out. Like I don't even remember the walk to the car. Like, so much of that night is like so spaced out. I was extremely drunk. I couldn't even walk to the bathroom by myself. My cousin had to escort me to the bathroom every time I had to go to the bathroom because I was falling. And the thing is, everybody else around me was tipsy but not drunk, so I'm the only one that's like super duper drunk. I think we left at like 3 o'clock in the morning and then drove to Dee's house. So when we go to his house, to his apartment, I am so dizzy at this. Like, I'm still drunk, but I'm dizzy, like, and I feel like sick. Like, I could start to feel myself like getting sick. Then we get to his apartment. They have to help me inside of his apartment, and mind you, he has roommates and they were pissed, and I don't care. So we ended up going to his room. I remember him sitting me on the floor. I felt I could feel like the vomit at the back of my throat. Like, I could feel it, and I was like, Like, even though I was like super drunk, like my eyes were closed. That's how drunk I was. Like, I couldn't even open my eyes, like, seriously. So but I could feel the vomit. I just did not want to throw up like all over his floor. Even in the midst of my drunkenness, I was like, give me something, like, give me something. I was trying to, I couldn't say it, but it was just like, I'm about to throw up. So they ended up handing me a bag, a Chipotle bag. I specifically remember it was a Chipotle bag, and I threw up all up in that Chipotle bag. And after that, I think that's when I fell asleep, because that's the last thing I remember. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And the next morning, I had the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. It was so horrible. I woke up dizzy with the worst headache. As soon as I woke up, I had to throw up. Ran straight to my cousin's bathroom, threw up all morning, and I was just sick all day. I was so mad because nobody else was sick. I had to also call off of work. So not only was I sick, I also lost out on money. And that's the first time I got blacked out drunk. I feel like experiences make you as a person, and you shouldn't criticize yourself for that. You are who you are. Comment down below more video ideas. Bye.